As a small business owner, have you ever felt overwhelmed by the pressure of choosing the right hire or leading a team? Or have you ever found yourself tolerating a bad hire because you fear trying and failing again as you repeat the hiring process? If so, you're not alone, and you are in the right place. Welcome to the Growing Your Team podcast. The Growing Your Team podcast teaches business owners like you to expand your unique business by teaching you to master the hiring and team management process. Hiring and managing a team does not have to be a challenge. You just have to learn to do it right. And the Growing Your Team podcast teaches you how to become a confident leader who hires right every single time. Now, let's jump into the show where each episode you will learn tips on how to identify what type of help you need on your team, how to source amazing candidates, how to conduct interviews that lead you to your ideal team member, how to onboard successfully, and how to lead every person in your business so you have a team of rock stars who you are happy to pay every single paycheck. So let's jump in and teach you how to hire like a pro. Hello, Jamie Van Kuyk here, and welcome back to the Growing Your Team podcast. Today, let's talk about well-written job posts and why they do make a huge difference in the hiring process. So many people just think that they can say that they're hiring and get great candidates. They think that people are just dying to work for them and that the right candidate will just fall into their lap. And I'm here to tell you that the hiring market does not work that way. If you say that you're hiring, yes, you might get great candidates. Yes, your ideal candidate could be in that batch, but there's no guarantee. You really need to communicate your job out there with the people that are really searching for jobs in a way that attracts your ideal candidate. And this comes with a well-written job post. So for the purpose of today, I'm just going to give you an example of why a well-written job post, or really how a well-written job post truly changed the hiring process for one of my clients. This happened years ago. It was one of my very first clients, and the way I was helping clients back then was a little bit different than I am helping clients now. So we were really focused on helping him grow as a leader, helping him lead his team, and actually helping him get to the point where he could take a vacation and not worry that he was stepping away from his business for 2 weeks. During this process of us working together, he had the opportunity to add a new team member to his business. And he goes to me during one of our meetings, hiring is always so stressful. I hate it. I never get good quality candidates. And I was like, well, great. I am here. We're going to change that. So the first thing I said is, show me your job posting that you used when you hired the last time. And he showed me his job posting. This job posting was super, super short. I think it covered about 4 lines, just a few sentences, and mostly said, we are hiring, apply. And of course, it said a little bit more than that because that wouldn't be 4 lines, but that was the gist of it. And I said, there you go. That's your problem. Your job posting is pretty much like a now hiring sign outside your business, but not saying anything about the opening, not saying really who would be a good candidate. And with this, he was hiring for personal trainers. He said, well, I just want any personal trainer who's looking for an opportunity to apply, and then I will take the responsibility of reviewing everyone's qualifications and resumes and backgrounds and decide who I want to interview. And I just looked at him and I said, well, how's that working for you? And that's when I think it hit him that it really wasn't. Because one of the things he said and told me when he said that hiring was really stressful was the fact that he never gets good quality candidates. And a lot of times he gets 0 candidates. And so he realized then and said to me, it's not. So we realized that writing this very short job posting that just pretty much said, hey, we're hiring personal trainers, please apply, was not working. So we went through, we rewrote the job posting using the format that I use for all my clients. And even when I'm hiring myself, we put it out there. And within 48 hours, he had 4 highly qualified candidates apply. And 4 was an amazing number because when it came down to it, he wasn't hiring any type of personal trainer. You needed, or it was preferred, that you had experience in one specific sport. And so within 48 hours of the new job posting going up, he had 4 highly qualified candidates to then set up interviews with and make his decision. So by the end of the week of that job posting going live, he had made his hiring decision. Fast forward a while later, before we were ending our relationship, he had the opportunity to add another team member to his team because he was growing. And this time he said, I am confident about hiring because I know when I post a job, I will get qualified candidates. And that there is a great example of how when you post a good quality job posting, it makes all the difference in your hiring process. Poorly written job postings make candidates say, I have no idea what this job is. Why would I want to apply? It's not for me, which typically then means you get the candidates that are maybe desperate, who are looking to maybe break into the field and have no experience and have no transferable skills, but they're hoping, this one's so generic, maybe it'll work for me. A good quality job posting is what's going to communicate to your ideal candidates to tell them that this is the job for them. This is where they need to apply. All right, so now you might be sitting there and saying, well, what do I put in this job posting? How do I make it a well-written job posting? And you're in luck. Head on over to growingyourteam.com/shop, where you can get your hands on the exact template I use for my clients and I use when writing all my job postings. This template gives you the sections that you need to include, and it also tells you what you should include in those sections and what format those sections should be presented in, so it can communicate your job properly to the people that are out searching on job boards. So once again, head on over to growingyourteam.com/shop so you can write a job posting that takes you from getting no candidates or only unqualified candidates to highly qualified candidates every time.